Hello, 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 hello. Dirty Trucking here, Dirty Trucking here. Today I want to talk about raggedy trucks. Why are your trucks in such bad conditions? What has contributed to it? And what's going on? I'm from OTR. And all my trucks that I've had, I've kept in pristine condition. If it was turned in or taken by the company as they used to do for whatever reason, taken back from me for whatever excuse they want to use, it's given back in a pretty much better condition than when I got it. Like Usxpress, and I can't stop talking about them because I am pissed at what they did. That was my last company, not the last company I was with, but the last attempt at a 2-year lease that would have been paid for this year to where I could have actually been a full-fledged owner-operator this year, making the money that I deserved to make, wanted to make, and look forward to make, and invested that time in to get to make. But once again, I'm with a company, want to play games. They let their fleet planners, the planning lady, want to make deals with me on the load, told me if I didn't take this short haul, they wasn't going to give me the long haul. And I'm under no force dispatch. And when I requested just give me the long haul, I didn't want to do the short haul, they let me sit. But prior to me sitting, I had just left the yard in Olive Branch, Mississippi. Wasn't no trailers. So I decided to bobtail on up to Tennessee. Went to the Blue Beacon, washed my truck. And I remember after I washed my truck, I posted a video of my truck with the truck number scratched out with a black block. Posted that video. Then I left there and crossed over to Arkansas, because they just like right around the corner on the freeway. They connect like right there. And went over there and shut down at the Flying J. That's where the fiasco started with the planners, where they want to make deals with me about a load. You don't make deals with an independent contractor, period. You don't tell me to do this short haul. They wanted me to do a short haul, wanted me to go back down to Olive Branch, get a short haul load that another driver brought in, take it back up to Tennessee, get it unloaded, and then bring that trailer back down for another driver. Then they were supposedly going to give me a longer haul after that. No. I said, just give me the longer haul, because you wasted my drive time doing that. It was a live unload, and I believe it was for Amazon. You wasted my drive hours doing that. So they end up letting me sit. You're going to bargain with me, because the first dispatcher that got on the phone that took the phone call, she sounded like she was, talking like dispatcher's supposed to talk. Okay, I'm going to let her know. I'm going to message the planner that you didn't want to do that short haul, just give you the longer haul. Then she gets back and tells me the planner said, no, if you don't take the short haul, you're not going to get the long haul. I told you can't do that. That's forced dispatch. So my fleet planner was off. I don't know if that was a weekend that happened or something like that. So I sent him a nice little email. He said he'd look into it Monday. So his way of handling it was like they always do. Contacted his supervisor over the fleet. And now prior to this, I didn't know nothing was transpiring. I get a dispatch that morning when I got up after my 34 was done. Get a dispatch, go down Olive Branch, get a trailer. I message him, are you sure they have trailers? Olive Branch terminal is their total terminal. Total drivers coming in and snatching them trailers like right on rice. They said it's a trailer there. Okay, I go down there. I find a trailer. True story. Find a trailer. Go over there. The crank arm to the trailer is broken. You can't lift the legs up or down. I go find the shop supervisor. He goes out there to look at it. Yep, sure is. It's broke. That's what he said. Not knowing the whole incident was a fucking setup. It was a setup. So I get it back in the truck. I message him there was something wrong with the trailer. Why did you remove the load? Because there was something wrong with the trailer. Why didn't you send me somewhere else to go get a trailer? Because you told me to go there to get the trailer. The dispatch at Usxpress told me to go to their yard to get the trailer. Okay, why didn't you dispatch me somewhere else to go get a trailer so we can go get the damn load? No, they took the load off me. I said, oh, well. I'm like, why you take the load off? Oh, well, I'm going to bobtail over to the Flying J there and wait till they give me a load then, because I don't like hanging around the terminal. Plus, that was the total yard. That ain't really my terminal. Though that's Usxpress and total. But I'm not a terminal person. I don't hang around the yard, the terminal. I like to be on the road, highway going. Because when you hang around the yard, that's when shit get going and all that other shit. I don't like all that. I like to be on the highway. The less interaction I have with you, the better. Just me and the highway. Get to the pickup, interaction. Hit the highway, get to the delivery, interaction. I'm done. That's it. Simple. I ain't standing around and chit-chatting, how's it going, all that. Not unless I actually know you. If I don't know you, I ain't, or you got a question, or you just want to see how it's going, you knew something like that. Maybe a brief conversation. But nothing where I'm standing around there in the yard, chit-chatting, sitting up there in the lounge. The only way I do that is I'm just done. I'm shut down. Decided to sit at a terminal, maybe do some laundry, and just hang out for a minute. But it's got to be a terminal I like. So, but the only one I did like of Usxpress was the Texas terminal. Now, that one I would hang out at. Now, after they took the load off, I get a message I had to go see. They said some supervisor. I'm thinking it was the shop supervisor that I saw who had already looked at the trailer and said it was damaged. No, they tell me, no, that I get ready to exit the yard. The yard security put the gate arm down and locked me in. Told me I had to go in there and see the terminal supervisor. I said, oh, I thought that's who I saw. So somebody else. So I bag the truck up, go park it, go in there. I find this guy. He walks me over to his office. Next thing you know, in there, he gets my fleet manager. Name was Randy. And this terminal supervisor got Randy's supervisor on the phone. Put him on voicemail. Well, Juanita, conversation was like this. Well, Juanita, seems you're unhappy here. Want you to turn in your truck. We got paperwork for you. We got you a bus ticket. That's it. I said, wait a minute. I said, I've been going back and forth about a load over the weekend. They've been making deals with me about a load. You let me sit. You didn't have a trailer. I get here and tell you the trailer's damaged. You took the load off me. And this, your way of handling things. And let me remind you who my fleet manager, who is Randy, his supervisor. Let me remind you who this individual is. This is the one that if you have any problems that doesn't get resolved by your fleet manager, and he likes to, if you want to go over their head, he the one told me, don't be calling all over the terminal to try to get help. And he was the one that took my truck. I was lease purchase. I was an independent contractor. No job gets to make that decision if I'm ready to leave. For me, I'm independent. When I'm ready to leave, I'm going to leave. You don't make that decision for me. But he did. It was a bad situation that 34-hour reset. I'm waiting on a load. The whole situation was wrong. And they did it deliberate. And that's exactly what they do. They do shit deliberate just to get rid of me. Because they were tired, when they get tired of the complaining. Well, if you're tired of the complaining, let me tell you what you do. You stop doing shit that causes the complaining. How about that? How about that? That's an easy solution. You heard it here from Dirty Trucking Straight. If you stop doing the shit that causing the complaining, causing your drivers to be ready to quit, causing the arguments, causing the stress, causing the frustration. Hey, revelation. Hey, things might just work out. You might be able to retain your driver and have a lovely day. But it didn't. They decided that the perfect answer to this situation was to take my truck. Mind you, I just went and paid for a Blue Beacon truck wash. I washed that truck inside and out, cleaned the floors. It was sparkling when I turned. when they had me empty my truck out, I just went to Walmart. Bought, oh God, I don't know if it was $100 and something worth of stuff to put on my truck. Food, beverages, brand new. I was throwing in the dumpster at the Usxpress Total Yard in Olive Branch, Mississippi. I was pissed. Chips, bags of chips, all that shit. I just bought at Walmart. You know, when I get a truck, normally I spend $300 to stock my truck, to get everything from the bedding to the rug to my little snacks, my cleaning stuff, pillows, and my gloves, my whatnot, my accessories that I'm going to need as a driver when I first get into my truck. That's automatic. Sometimes it's up there, sometimes it's not. That's if I get a little small TV. But usually I don't use my TV, I use my phone. But normally I'm spending around anywhere up to almost $300 when I first get on my truck to get it stocked the way I want it, the way I like it, and my air fresheners, everything, my house shoes, my socks, whatever I need, other odds and ends as far as clothing, maybe another safety vest, stuff like that. And to get there, to go through all that with Usxpress, the orientation, pick my truck, then you turn around and set me up to take my truck after I washed it and cleaned it out. And I remember when I walked to that terminal that day, somebody was sitting in there in the driver's lounge. And I walked past them. And I heard that individual say, I just got released. I'm waiting on the truck now. Probably gave them my truck. It was clean, ready to step right in. They didn't have to do nothing. You know what else Usxpress did? After they terminated me. Now, Usxpress, you get your maintenance account back. I didn't get all of it back. Because you want to know why? Because when I got that truck, the passenger side stairs had a little damage to it. I ain't really paid no mind. I mean, it was minor. Wasn't nothing for me because you'd had to replace that panel to get that fixed. Now, Usxpress give you option to get everything fixed when you see it. I mean, it was really minor. The only way you could see it if you really like step way back and look down. I mean, it really wasn't that bad. But let me tell you what Usxpress did. While I was sitting at home, waiting for the 45-day thing to go past for them to give me my maintenance money back. Because I didn't have no money coming in. I was in jeopardy of being evicted. I needed money for rent. Let me tell you what they did. They sat there. Every settlement, every week, I was getting deductions for what they was paying for to fix up that truck for that new driver out of my maintenance account. My maintenance account. Then I saw a deduction come in there for that side paneling, to fix the side paneling. See, they told me your maintenance account was to fix DOT related. And then if the driver won't, I guess you have an option if you want that fixed, if you got the money for it. It's supposed to be DOT related. They took my maintenance account and fixed that motherfucking truck up for that new driver. When the driver that turned it in, or whoever fucked up that side, didn't get it fixed, and they didn't use that motherfucker's maintenance account. I went to the terminal for their little inspection of the truck. All of a sudden, all this shit was wrong with it. They wanted to put brakes all the way around, tires, rake up a hefty bill. But they tell you when you picking the trucks, these trucks has been inspected and don't need little to no work. But when it came time for the truck to be inspected, I hadn't had it that long. Maybe about a month or so. It was time for it to go have its inspection that the company does. I think I was in Ohio somewhere at their terminal. They shop rigged up a hefty ass goddamn bill. I said, no, I'm not paying that. I said, because you didn't fix it before I got in the truck. You didn't fix it with the previous driver maintenance account. You told me wasn't really too much wrong with the truck when you looked at it. Now I get in here for your so-called inspection. You want to rob me blind on my maintenance account. No. I ended up going home that day. Got back down there, took me a rental car, came back down there, got the truck. Because my fleet manager got on the phone with him, got it resolved. We was at a termination status then. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to allow you to rip me off. That truck should have been fixed prior to me getting it. Somewhat. All that stuff they named that was wrong wasn't wrong when you gave it to me, but now it is. And you want me to pay for it. But that's what they did. That's how I lost my truck. So, this is supposed to be about raggedy trucks. I don't drive raggedy trucks. I don't like raggedy trucks. I don't like trucks where the interior is not clean. I don't like dirt. But now, when I was in the trash industry, it's inevitable. Your truck is going to get dirty because you're in the landfill, dust blowing in there. You're getting in and out. You dirty. I couldn't stay clean there. I'm a clean person. You see how this is me. This is me. This how I am. This damn near. I don't dress like this on the fucking truck. But this how my truck looked on the inside. This is my shit. How mine look. I don't like raggedy equipment. Let me tell you why your equipment is raggedy. One, here in Michigan, if you're local, the roads. The roads is fucked up. Especially over there, Haggerty and that Van Born area, that stretch right there between Ecorse and Van Born. I have no idea why they won't fix that section of road. It is horrible. It is in the worst condition I've ever seen. And you got trucks going down there, and it's damaging trucks. It is damaging them. That section has been on the news by those businesses that sit right there on that particular section of road. Ain't fixed it yet. They done fixed the section up above it. They done fixed the ramp around the corner from it. Both on and off ramps. But they ain't fixed that section yet. They done fixed the curb corners on that stretch right there when you turn get on that street. Haggerty. Ain't fixed the street. When you go down there, Tabs, the fuck this. I mean, when you turn down that street, all of a sudden you start seeing everybody, cars, trucks start looking like you shooting pool. 8 ball to corner pocket. 9 ball, 3 ball in the side pocket. That's how they ducking and dodging that stuff that they lay down and fill the potholes. And it's worse. You just going down there, bam, 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 bam. You can actually hear shit shaking on your truck. That's one reason your trucks get raggedy and tore up. Bad road conditions. Another reason that your equipment get tore up, particular reason at that yard, the reason why they got bad issues with their truck. You are hauling too much weight. To the point to where your back, that frame back there with those dual axles, cannot handle all that goddamn weight. Now you got a lift axle on the dash to let you know when it's too much weight. When that red light on, it's too much weight. Even when it's not on, that truck will let you know when it's too much weight. One indication, your tires look smushed. When you look out your mirror, it's too much weight. And that weight on that frame back there, it's messing with your drive line, messing with the transmission, it's messing with the tires. It's messing with all that because you had too much goddamn weight on it. That's another reason you tear up your equipment. You tear up your equipment trying to haul more for a profit. And in the long run, you depleting your profit because now that profit you just got, you got to spit it out to fix your goddamn equipment. Because you, or maybe, I don't want to say the company, because the driver, me as a driver, I get to know my truck. I bond my truck. I name my truck. My truck, that truck was called Duke. No, not that one. Yeah, that truck, it was Duke. Over there at the trash company. I named my truck. All my trucks get names. And I know my truck. I know when something wrong, not sounding right. I look out the mirror, the tire's smushed. It's too much weight on it. And I know how the truck acts when it's too much weight on it. What starts happening? That's another reason your vehicles get tore up. You're trying to haul excessive weight that your trucks can't handle. And the only way you would know that is if the driver communicate that to you. Because you don't know. You loading it. You thinking your equipment can handle this shit. But it's the driver that's supposed to let you know. Because the driver is handling that truck. The driver seeing what the truck is doing. Too much weight on those trailers, they're fishtail. That company has a lot of problems. The one I just left, a lot of problems with broken axles. Why is that? Why? All that contributes to the conditions of your truck. Excessive bad roads, excessive weight. The fuck you mess your vehicles up. What about the cleanliness? Nobody likes getting in a truck, especially if you're OTR. OTR, Lord, I do not like a nasty ass truck. I don't even like being in a truck stop and the driver open their door, or I be sitting in my driver's seat, driver bag in, park next to me. I look over there, see all this trash in your goddamn truck. How do you work in that? I can't work in trash. I can't work with a nasty cup holder. None of that shit. None of it. I get in and start throwing shit out. I cleanse my truck. My trucks is pristine. How do you start your day in filth? You done got up, especially if you're OTR, you done got up, took a shower, went to the truck stop, took a shower, got cleaned on, feeling good, breakfast, they had the coffee, woo, rejuvenated, woo. And you go in there, open your truck door, and get your ass up there and sit in a nasty ass motherfucking truck. How about if you get terminated or you decide to quit, turn your truck in? Who's supposed to clean that? I've run into a company online, just researching companies, just recently, that is actually charging a $1,000 cleaning fee if you sign on to their company to clean the truck. They take that away from you. So if you turn it in, they got $1,000 to clean your truck. It don't take $1,000 to clean the truck. It don't. But that's things I'm seeing that these companies are doing to add more deductions to people who are leasing, call themselves independent contractors. Leasing trucks or leasing vehicles, leasing these companies' vehicles. These are more deductions that they getting from you. They gonna clean the truck. You as the driver supposed to keep it clean. What else causes your truck to be raggedy? Oh, the operator, the driver itself. Driving too fast. You ain't inspecting the truck. You letting shit that should be inspected that's DOT related just keep going on till it's just tearing up the truck now. The driver. Your road conditions contributes to your trucks being raggedy, and the driver itself. You can put a driver in a brand new truck and your truck come back fucked up. I've seen it happen. Some people don't need to be in a brand new truck. They don't. You need to give them a test drive, test trial or something. I don't tab trucks. All my trucks I've had over the road have been hit by somebody else. One of my trucks was hit by a company I used to haul for. I used to work for. Hit my shit at the Flying J in Texarkana. I had just got my damn truck. Ain't had it, I don't think, but a week. Laying in that goddamn sleeper berth. All of a sudden, I hear crunch. And it's the team driver. What happened? Didn't get out and look while she was trying to bag. To pick up the load that the guy parked on the side of me, who helped me get in that spot, was waiting on that driver to come get it. Why didn't you just pull across me, just drop, y'all switch out? You could have hooked under there and parked right there. He was already parked. He hooked in front of you, took the fuck off. Instead of trying to bag over there, hit my shit. My shit was in the shop for months. Had to go to the body shop because it tore it up. And it was in there a little over a month. Just got the truck. Everybody always out here talking about I hit shit. I ain't hit nothing. I don't hit shit. Let's get that clear. And I'm tired of these side of the line, these sidewalk people who ain't in trucking, coming around talking about I'm a bad driver or she can't drive. You know, it was a time when I was out there, I was going to these trucking companies, they were talking about I couldn't read. Yeah. Then I heard I couldn't see. I'm like, where the fuck was this coming from? This is shit people be saying. You ain't even in trucking. Or if it was coming from people in trucking, where's you getting this from? How the fuck you think I can't read? I got a motherfucking associates in criminal justice, you dumbass. How the fuck you think I can't see? I'm driving, you dumbass. But there's a shit that was going on. I heard that out there constantly. Can you read? And then let me tell you what they was doing. They was pointing to a sign and tell me what they say. Well, what they say up there? And they were doing it on purpose because they thought I couldn't see. And they thought I couldn't read. This is the shit that's been going on with me for years. I've been trying to tell you about. Dumb shit like that. Like in my previous job. Same dumb shit. Setting up situations. And I'm tired of this shit. Now I'm back out here looking for another job that's probably going to pan out to be the same exact shit. And I'm tired of it. Going from one job to the other job to the other job. And what they getting out of me is a truck that I done inspected, wrote up all the issues about, and getting that motherfucker truck in tip-top, pristine condition. That's what they doing. They taking trucks from me and giving them to somebody else because they know I inspect my shit. And when they get it, it's inspected. And I'm sick of this shit. So this is Dirty Trucking. Went off on a couple of subjects there about what happened to me at Usxpress because I wanted to get a little further detail in because I ain't really tell that story fully of how they took my truck. And then touched the bases on what can cause your truck to be in bad condition. And these companies out here, especially local companies out here, if you're riding raggedy equipment, please invest some money that you're making running your business because you have it. Put that money back into your business and invest in you some new trucks. Don't let nobody send you trucks that's bad conditioned like they used to do with my company. They will send trucks from their other companies that they have from another state to our yard here in Detroit, and those trucks were in the worst condition. Invest some money into your fleet. I see these fleet companies out here doing it. I'm running into them online. We update our fleet every 3 years. That is great. And you can update them depending on that driver, what happened to them when you put that driver in them. But local, y'all need to do a little bit more updating. I'm tired of seeing raggedy trucks on the highway. I'm tired of seeing raggedy ass trailers on the highway. I'm tired of seeing these damaged roads that should have been fixed and you got all this budget money here to fix it. Invest the money, fix these roads, invest the money into your equipment. Hey, and see what it does for your business. This Dirty Trucking out. Peace out.